Welcome to besttradingsignals.net. Learn professional trading in real time. We have been launching of recent several new trading signal services. Each trading signal service has its purpose. Ultimately, what we want to do is have multiple streaming cash flow generating services and net worth building services so that each system, that each approach has its own organization, that has its own path, so we can run multiple paths to help you as a subscriber join our signal service and benefit. But we also do this for our own trading to help keep things organized. We have developed many systems over time, and they need to be put to work. No longer can we let our very valuable systems just sit on the shelf, just sit in a file folder. They need to be put to work and they need to be compounded over time. So because of the volume of these trading systems that we have developed, we've decided to use this besttradingsignals.net domain to start putting these systems to work. That not only benefits us, but benefits you. So you are our motivation. Helping you helps motivate us. Get things going and get things organized and running. So by you being a member, you kind of hold us accountable for getting this information out there, getting these trading signals to these extremely powerful trading systems. So you get to partake in these systems in real time, over time, to help you potentially develop cash flow that compounds over time. Now, that also infers that you're going to use good money management position sizing so you can use compounding properly. When you are using leveraged instruments such as options or futures or Nadex, you have to have a position size that is a smaller fraction of your account. Of course, that percent can be optimized. That percent position size can be optimized over time as you find your own personal winning percentage and average wins versus average losses, and the average gain you get when you win and the average loss you have when you lose, and you put all that math together to find the optimal position size for the sake of making the most money, right? So making the most money over time also incorporates you not trading too big and getting on a losing streak that all of a sudden can put that account in trouble if you have too big of a position size and all of a sudden there's some craziness in the marketplace that causes a bunch of losing trades in a row. So these systems here have been developed to stand the test of time in their systems development approach. They're based on certain fundamentals of price action that coordinate with the fabric, the underlying matrix of price action, and how things have worked on price charts for over 100 years. Okay, and I say over 100 years, probably say thousands of years, but back then you didn't have we don't have much price chart records. Okay, we have price chart records of people drawing out price charts in the old days, yes, but then things started to become computerized, and then you have more organized chart, and now we have what we have today, which is pretty awesome. So on the other hand, you have a lot of stuff today, maybe too much. So having a signal service, a professional trading signal service that keeps on putting out these signals done in a very professional, mechanical type of way, meaning that there's no trading by feel, there's no picking and choosing, there's no ego, okay, trying to prove one's ability to pick the right direction in the future. There's no fortune telling. There's no there's none of that stuff, that nonsense that gets people sucked into the wrong side of trades, into the marketplace trap. So we don't want any of that. We want the bare bones core trading signals based off the system. Okay? The success factors are built into the system. Now, when dealing with options trading and options trading signals, we have one variable that can be more difficult to work with versus Forex signals, versus stock signals, versus futures signals. So when we are trading with options, we can do some creative things as well. We can adjust, we can move where we are in time in terms of our position. We can go out further in time. We can go shorter in time. We can go very short term and go further in the money to mitigate the premium decay factor. You know, the premium decay factor is faster with the shorter term options. But as you go in the money and deeper in the money, you can offset the premium decay issue because firstly, if you go deep enough in the money, you can have less premium, and then you're going to go quickly into higher deltas, close to 100% delta really quickly as you enter a winning trade. All right, and then if the trade snaps back and goes against us, well, then we have deltas that are actually slowing down, helping our position out to a certain degree. Okay, so we can put all these factors together and all these layers of numerical factors and mechanical factors such as premium decay and deltas. We can put all these together to find the smarter options position. But today we can also do things like use Nadex, and Nadex has a lot of advantages that we can use on a weekly for the weekly spreads, the weekly knockouts, the weekly binaries, to the daily binaries, to the daily spreads, and we have some really cool daily spread signals. All right, so what we have here with options, though, you can also do the short side. Let's say you're trading some of our swing trading based options trading signals. Well, you put premium decay on your side by selling the option, and the thing is, though, you know, selling naked options over time has a bad rap, and that's because people had dumb approaches. They had approaches that were looking to get too much out of naked option selling while not getting enough out of naked options selling by their approach to trading. They would trade these out of the money or at the money naked options while using leverage. When you're trading naked options, just get rid of the leverage, and then guess what? You get rid of most historical problems, most of the historical disaster stories that are associated with selling options. You know, people say these generalized statements of selling options is risky. Well, what do you mean? What does that mean? That just means that if you say a statement like that, you're ignorant. You're trying to pretend you're an expert on options. Well, how are you selling those options? You know, what does that mean, risky, right? Well, all trading is risky. You can say crossing the road is risky. There's everything you do in life has a risk, has a well, I can't use that G word on this video, but starts with the GAM. Okay, so everything is a risk reward just about in life, at least in this realm. So that's just how it is. So we have to think more logically instead of making these types of statements. So when you're selling options, you can mitigate these factors that have caused the disasters, which is don't use margin. All right, that, you know, forget about it. All right, don't use it. And then secondly, you don't want to just sell out of the money options. That just shows a lack of knowledge of price action. So if you're selling options, you're selling naked options, you absolutely want to combine those naked options that you're selling with a swing trading method, a micro swing trading method, or some of our swing trading, or pretty much any of our current options signals positions. So I'm going to have to continue on into another video soon to go through these different services. And by the time you see this, we may have other new services and different services in regards to options. Now, all these option services can be used on stocks, and you can use these option services on stocks more easily than trading the options, of course, right? Because you're just trading stocks. You don't have to worry about premium decay. So all of our options trading signal services are technically stock trading signal services. So back to naked option selling. You can take advantage of the short-term, rapid, plump, juicy premium and its rapid premium decay. You can do so by combining your entries with a momentum-based swing trading type of system, momentum type of system. And you don't want to just sell at the money. You can go in the money somewhat. You just want some premium on there. You can go same week, or you can go out a week or two in order to have the best of both worlds of capturing momentum profits and pulling in the more rapid premium decay. Okay, so like I mentioned, all of our option signals are their stock signals because we're trading off of the stock. We are trading the stock, but we're using options instead. I mean, that's just what it is, right? So if you're wanting to only trade stock, which can be great, right, and easier, and you just have smaller positions, right? And so if you want to trade the stock on our option signal services, then perfect, okay? Smart, great. And so now we have different cash flow signals. Now, cash flow signals is just a mind frame approach for this continual churning, this continual stream of cash flow concept. And that's what we think in our systems development. We have these in signals. We have many more to add here. Okay, so we have right now the CFE, okay, that stands for Cash Flow Enforcer. We have another one we're going to add. We have the POP signals. Those are streaming cash flow. These are all fantastic. Okay, these are crazy fantastic. Okay, perpetual pops. I would, and we're using Nadex. You can use vanillas if you want, but Nadex with the daily spread is great because you just need to trade in like 2 minutes a night, or even 15 seconds if you have your Nadex platform open. And it's just super easy. You let it go to expiration the next day. It's designed that way. It's a lifestyle system, 2 minutes a night. You don't have to watch it, okay? And with Nadex spreads, you get whatever momentum. You don't have to clear some in the money point like with binaries. And we're going to look to add some binaries here and there. Just we'll see. The various popular marketing platforms have a cow over the name, the phrase, the keywords of binary options, right? And, okay, from the flaky stuff of the past, all right, but there are legitimate binary options places like Nadex, anyway. Then we have Forex signals, okay, and then we have Forex signals combined with Nadex, and these in most cases. The Forex signals here combined with Nadex can be traded right on Forex itself. You just use a stop loss. All right. So let's wrap this up. I got to keep this under 15 minutes, I believe. So this is a picture of, well, really all of our signals, but a starter overview of our options trading signal services. I'm going to have to do another video, so look out for the next video on this topic. And we're going to go take a look at what we have going on already so that you can go check out. You can sign up, watch the trades go by, and boost your confidence in the signal service, and then do whatever you want from there. All right? Thanks.